Hello, my dear subscribers and just viewers. Happiness, harmony and beauty. So I decided to record a documentary video about my attempts to learn how to draw and master the art of painting. Of course, the lesson is not easy and cheap, but if you have a desire, you can start drawing with a simple one, for example, with a pencil or a ballpoint pen to make simple sketches. Fortunately, there is a lot of information now. There are many channels on YouTube of various artists who experiment with various techniques and styles. There are artistic paintings in oil, acrylic, gouache, watercolor, felt tip pens, colored pencils, as well as decorative and abstract works. My level is still low, but on the one hand there is a lot to strive for, on the other there is no hurry. The main thing is not to rush. There is a time for everything. Of course, it was necessary to start discovering talent in childhood, but better late than never. There are various directions among the drawings. For example, landscapes, flowers, branches, trees, mountains, sea, animals, people, and so on and so forth. The main thing is not to despair. Gradually, with practice, you will learn to hone your painting technique more or less. And finally you will occupy your niche. This does not mean that you are better or not. Develop in your own direction. In addition, it is a good restorative psychotherapy. I have already accumulated several dozen drawings, so I decided to show what I have worked out. I like it in principle, it remains only for you to like it. 100 or 200 years ago, when there were no photos or videos, all hope was for artists who captured everything they observed. Now, with the development of technology and the availability of high-quality equipment, the function of displaying reality and environment in the works of artists has disappeared. Ultimately, everything turned into a creative approach of self-expression, based on abstractions and the overall impression of paintings. I'm a bit of an artist and a poet, of course I'm joking. Every person has a spark of creativity, undiscovered talents that are better and more effectively revealed in children. But we can develop our inner child at any age and be young at heart despite the years. For example, to start learning a foreign language or playing instruments, as well as vocal classes, intellectual work, which involves reading books, as well as maintaining a balance of body, mind, and spirit. You also need to understand and be aware of why you are doing all this. If it is beneficial only to you alone, you are at the lower level. It is simply not enough. To move to a higher level of development, you can share your experience and skills with like-minded people. So I urge you friends to do something useful in your life for both you and others. Whoever you are, all people are subconsciously drawn to something good and positive. And the most important thing is not to take everything personally. Don't get too proud. You are not only you, but also family, friends, relatives, colleagues, as well as the whole celestial empire. The ideas that come to your mind don't just belong to you. Keep up the good work. The one who does nothing is not mistaken. With God. May the Lord bless us all for new achievements.